Hello future self. So this was day 2. Today academically I wouldn't be able to rate this day too much because most of the day I had to do things which were out of my control, but again it were important. So I could not study for too long, but then it was very important because of the learnings of today, which I'll come to in a moment or two. Okay, so where do we begin? First of all, what I learned is the actual importance of willpower, because first of all, for sleeping and waking up on time, it's such a crucial thing, because even after doing everything else right, I think that's the only last missing piece, a little more willpower, and it can actually help your cycle to smoothen up and iron out the bumps. And also, while those little times after lunch, like during and after lunchtime and after dinner especially, where you lose focus, not necessarily due to sleep, but in general, that also needs to be addressed. I talked about the blips in focus yesterday, so that's what I have identified, and that needs to be addressed, and it's getting better, but still could be better. Okay, so moving on to what was the learning for today. So I had a driving incident, if you know what I mean, and it could be avoided. My sole, one of the reason why it happened was to try to save time. So it is very important to prioritize when to be calm, composed, and like be patient, and when to actually rush through things and make sure that you save time. And also situational awareness is so key, and even judgment of not only the situation but the people you are dealing with, not just in this kind of situations but all the other situations. It's hitting me now, how important it is and what the cues can be. Now I'll say this is a very generic advice and generic statement, but think about it. There are a lot of generic advices and generic statements that we don't actually follow because we have pre-notions about it. That's what I'm discovering, after I'm following a different approach to look at things, a very problem solution based approach. And for that, what I've done is take full complete accountability of things that are directly under my control, and avoid negative things completely out of my control. Don't go for a route where you can actually face adversities. Yeah, so that is what was important today. Other than that, moving on to what AFM taught me today for a while that I did. So I am like, the portfolio management chapter is what I was looking through today, and what I learned is the beta type of questions, the questions regarding beta, and just before the beta section, there it is very important to use your mind and common sense, because there are so many assumptions which can be molded according to the requirement of the question, which is a very important point. And that is where you can actually be caught if there is a completely new kind of questions that ICI puts in front of you during the exams. Overall, a decent day could have been better, definitely, but I think that's what I'm gonna say every day. Hopefully not. Hopefully there are days when I'm actually satisfied of myself. I'm looking forward to those. Anyways, advice for tomorrow: you absolutely have to kill it. A rough idea of what you're supposed to do is ready. Do form a concrete plan tomorrow morning, and then just kill it. Go for it.